In our very next game, we're playing against the Blazers again. It's a rematch. And when I got subbed in, we were already up by 16. So my teammates, they must have been pumped to get revenge or something because we got a huge lead. So this year, playing for the Sacramento Kings, I'm actually breaking the rules, and only a few people have noticed this. My jersey number 27, is actually retired on the Sacramento Kings. Back in the 1950s, there was a man by the name of Jack Twyman who wore number 27, and the Kings, well, they weren't called the Kings back then, but the team retired his jersey. And he's not really that great of a player. Like, most people have never heard of this guy. He's not a player that you'd want to get in my team. You know, he's not a gold legend. So that's why, you know, I'm not even going to honor that retired jersey. No, I'm wearing number 27 on the Kings. I don't even care. And 2K is allowing me to do it too. So even 2K doesn't respect that guy's game. You ain't Chris Smoove, baby. And it's funny that this actually happened, because one of the reasons why I picked jersey number 27 is because that's not a number that you see basketball players wearing. Like, how many players in NBA history have actually worn number 27? So I think it's funny that this year it turns out that it is retired and I'm not supposed to be able to wear it, but I'm wearing it anyway. I'm letting it fly. So now let me talk about this actual game that I'm playing in. I now have 5 signature skills. I have finisher. And look at that. How many times have I thrown up a pump fake, gotten somebody in the air, and when I try to get by them, something like that will happen. I'll either get stuck, I'll get fouled. So we were lucky that we're in the bonus right now, so I shot free throws. But it's really tough to get by the defender after you get them up in the air, and it should be really easy, right? But that's just the way it is. But I have finisher, one-man fast break, the LeBron coast-to-coast signature skill, floor general, and diamond. All of my signature skills right now are only on level 1, except for, I think, one-man fast break. I think I'm level 2 for that. And after this game, in the next video, I'm actually going to show my attributes. Oh, I dropped that noob to the floor. That was a nice ankle breaker, but it is time to show off my attributes. I'm doing a great job upgrading. Now, regarding the attribute caps in my career, I found out that you can go above the caps, but you have to use VC on these things called stat increases, and they only last for a certain amount of games. So I think there's 3 levels. You can spend something like 60 or 70 VC to increase your stats by 10 for 1 game, or you can spend something like 200 and something VC for 5 games, or you can spend 400 and something VC for 10 games of that attribute being raised. Now, although this isn't as good as NBA 2K13, because you don't get to keep it forever, it will last 10 games, but it's only on 1 stat attribute. So if you do, let's say you want to get a plus 10 in 3-point, you have to spend 460 VC to do that. And then let's say you want to do the same thing for your speed, you're going to have to spend another 400 and something. So you can get to those levels, but you're going to be using a lot of VC to do it. So I still think that 2K13's version, where the caps were reasonable, they were at 95, you know, 90, like, so, depending on what your position was. Obviously, some things were capped low, like whatever position you were playing. Some things were capped at 60, 70. You know, this year, even your own position, they capped you at 92. And so I don't really like that, but it is nice that you still can go above the caps if you have the VC saved up. They're just not going to be permanent increases. And the prices of these packs, it's not really that bad, because let's say you want a plus 10 3-pointer. It's only going to cost you like 400, maybe 500 VC to do that. So if you play 2 or 3 My Career games, you should be able to get 500 VC and use that. The only problem is, since they cap every single one of your attributes, you're going to have to do that many different times, because you're going to want your ball handle to be up if you're a point guard. You're going to want your passing, your speed, your quickness, your layup, etc. There's a lot of different attributes. I think it was better last year. Check out the ankle breaker. Close your eyes, girl. Here's the play of the game, getting revenge. After losing by the cheese the last game to the Blazers, it feels nice to be able to make him fall on his booty. One more replay. Why not? Why not let it fly from downtown? Splash. I can't get enough of this play. One more camera angle. Ooh, sit down. Sit down, splash. This year, I'm taking the meaning of no sportsmanship for the Hall of Fame CPU to the next level, especially with my jersey number being retired and I'm still using it. We had an amazing game. I'm still debating if I'll do a LeBron path to greatness mode because I've seen a lot of comments and people are saying that mode is trash. And that may be true, but one of the reasons why I wanted to do it is because I'm gonna lock myself in as LeBron James and I'll basically get some practice playing as a small forward. That'll get me ready for 2K14 next gen. Maybe I'll put Moses Ka, or maybe I'll make Chris Smoove the small forward version or the shooting guard version. I don't know. But finally, I'm able to get my opponent up in the air, go by quickly for a layup. How many times have I tried that and how many times has that not worked?
From the looks of things, you appear to have taken over the starting role in your position. What do you think?
Obviously, I'm very grateful for the opportunity. Ultimately, I'm here to do whatever it takes to get some W's for this team.
This is a nice surprise to find out right after this game I'm gonna be starting.